Morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC and today I'm going to walk you through this 2022 Winnebago EKKO. This is a lightly used EKKO. It's got just over 1,700 miles on it and it is available. This is stock number 5U230539. In case you're interested, jot that down. We're going to start up here on the front. The EKKO is built on the Ford Transit all-wheel drive chassis. It's got the EcoBoost, which is the same engine that they use in the F-150. Solid all-wheel drive vehicle, good fuel mileage, gets you up and down the mountains. Really nice, actually. We've done test drives on them. We're going to start up front here and kind of work our way back. Right here on this one, we've got our Dynapro HT tires. These are hand-cooked tires. And they're 205 75 16s with the black wheels. Looks really nice. We've got our steps right here to help you in and out, our short running boards. They do have your tie down rings on both sides, similar to the ones they use in the Revel. We're going to have our heated mirrors that are powered. As we work our way back, a couple things I want to point out. We've got an actual screen door here. It's nice and solid, so if you have a pet with you, you can close this, lock it from the inside. But it's not just that little cheap mesh that it kind of gets pushed through if you have a dog that likes to go through doors. So really nice door. Nice day like today that's kind of warm. We've got a little breeze going. You can leave this open and get some fresh air in there. Also, the door is solid for a coach of this size. It's really nice solid. You can hear it when I close it. We've got our awning out today with our LED lights. It does have a wind sensor, so hopefully, if the breeze picks up, you'll be able to see that in action. As we keep going back, we've got our porch light right here by the door. We've got the window open, just getting some fresh air through there. Those are acrylic tinted windows. Here in this first compartment, we got a really nice storage size compartment here. You're gonna have a hot and cold outdoor shower set up right here, and also a low point drain. If you order one or had one with the outdoor kitchen, this is the compartment that would be in. All right, here is our cable inlet and a 12-volt outlet. And then you're gonna have two standard outlets out here. Our propane setup in the EKKO is really nice. I really like the fact that it's just two regular tanks like you'd have under your grill at home. Super easy to take into a Walmart or take it to Ace Hardware and swap these tanks out. We got a quick connect for the propane. So if you carry a grill with you, if you don't have the outdoor kitchen set up, you can actually carry one and plug in here. If you do have the outdoor setup, there's a hose that connects from here to the cooktop. Really nice, user-friendly setup there for the propane. Really everything on this is really user-friendly. One thing I want to point out on your Truma AquaGo, when you're opening these, I see a lot of these that get broke. When you open them, you have to lift up. If you just pull down, you're going to snap off these tabs and have to order and paint a new door. So this is going to be your hot water system. You have your on and off here, your drain here. This actually flips down when it's time to, if you're going to be winterizing or de-winterizing. We'll walk you through all of that, but just a quick glance at this. Really what I wanted to point out was these tabs. You want to make sure that you do it correctly so you're not damaging it. All right, back here in the garage, which is one of the big reasons, a couple of reasons people go with the EKKO. Huge water tanks. So you have 50 gallons of fresh water and 51 gallons of gray. So a lot of water capacity to go off grid. This storage compartment is the other reason, and while you're looking there, I'm gonna open up the other doors. So you can see it's a large compartment. We have light out here. You've got a 12-volt outlet, standard outlet. It's also heated. And then you have the tie-down track on all 4 points. So if you're carrying an e-bike, or you want to keep your bikes, which are very expensive now, keep them safe, you can put them in here. Side doors are a little smaller. The big doors right here in the rear. You can see right here is your heater vent. Again, another light, and 12-volt outlet on this side too. So you're going to have a MOLLE panel on both of the side doors. So if you need to tie down some additional gear, you can strap it down to here. All right, this does come equipped with you got a backup camera and a ladder to climb up there and check out your solar panels, maybe store some gear up there. This one, since it was a used unit, the previous owner did a couple of really cool things. One is he added the Wii Boost. So you will have a Wii Boost if you purchase this, gives you a nice cell boost. I'm gonna show you what it looks like up here. So up here you can see we've got 3 solar panels, the max fan up front, the GE rooftop air conditioner, and then your King over-the-air antenna right there for your TV. Right here you can see there's an open slot where you've got 3 panels. There is an open slot there, so if you wanted to carry some additional luggage up here, you actually could. And you also got a really good look at the luggage rack. Good reason to buy the luggage rack. You can tie down your fly rod. I've got folks that'll put a fly rod holder up here. Also, if you happen to damage or you get a bad solar panel, it's really easy to swap them out because they just bolt onto that luggage rack. Of course, we also want to talk about towing. So down here, we're going to have our tow hitch and our 7-pin connector. Safety chains go attached there. This does have 5,000-pound towing. One thing you may have noticed, there's no slide out. So another nice benefit to the EKKO is there's no slide out. So you can actually access the bed and everything in it without having to pull a slide out. Makes it really nice and easy. If you have to pull over into a Walmart parking lot, you're getting tired, you don't have to open anything up when it's time to take a break. Back here in our water compartment, a couple things I really like is it's up high. It's really easy to access everything. You've got your light here, water pump switch. This is where you would hook up to your city water. And then there's a satellite and a cable inlet right here. So if you carry a portable satellite, this is where that would go plugged in. And then as you can see in this Nautilus system, you have all the color-coded valves here. Super simple when you're setting up to winterize, sanitize, or you're just trying to fill up for some dry camping. Right here, you've got your gravity feed for your water. Again, this does have 50 gallons of fresh water. I've got customers that carry additional water in the back storage compartment so that when they're out in the middle of nowhere, kind of lets you stay out there a little longer. Down here, we're gonna have our gray tank drain, our shower hose, and then this hose is the one you'd use to winterize. You've got all your low point drains. And again, you have a furnace vent here so that your water's not freezing up on you. And then if you see the size of these compartment doors, the EKKO is one of the best insulated RVs out on the market in this size. They really planned it all around people that like to go dry camping, like to get away from everybody. You got a 30 amp shore cord connection here. When you're plugged in, there is a blue light right here that will light up, letting you know that you've got power. Here's your Truma AquaGo furnace vent. All right, so we got 50 gallons of fresh, 51 gray, and you have a 5-gallon cassette toilet. So super simple to use. You turn this, take the lid off, push the vent button, and then drain it. Just stores right back in there. And it does have a lock, so you can lock it when you're not going to be using it for a while. This EKKO is equipped with the dual battery upgrade. So the generator would normally go in here, but it was deleted. So now you have an additional storage compartment. Right here, you're going to see your inverter. And then your dual lithium batteries. There's one up front, one out back, or right behind it. These are 320 amp hour batteries. There is a Lithionics app that you can download to your phone, check the battery life, make sure everything's working properly. Again, we have our side window here, tinted acrylic. There's a screen, so I can pull it out. I can actually use the screens from here. You can access them. So if you want to get some fresh air, keep the bugs out, you would use your day screen. You want some privacy, just flip up your nightshade there. All right, as we open the front door here, here's our fuel fill. This is a gasoline engine, so make sure you use the proper fuel. We're gonna have another side step here, a running board. Couple controls on your seat. This front dial is gonna lift the front part or lower it. This handle is gonna raise it or drop it down. And then back here you have the dial for the backrest. Here we have our power mirror controls, power windows and door locks. You have a nice cup holder here. Your battery merge or battery boost button is under the steering wheel here. Your hood latch release is kind of hidden under this cup holder here, so you want to make sure you know where that's at. And then here's your light controls. All right, here under the hood, actually got a lot of space in here compared to most other vehicles nowadays. You're gonna have your coolant there. You're gonna have your battery here. You got fuses. Here's where you would hook up if you need to get a jump. Here's your positive terminal. Fuses under here. Your oil fill and oil check. Blinker fluids on this left side. And again, there's plenty of room down here that I can put my hand down in there. You have your air intake for your flux capacitor right here. Nice clean front end. Another add-on that the previous owner did that I really like. If you look online, look at some videos or some pictures of the Ford EKKO, this is not your standard grill. That's actually like a Raptor grill that they had put on there. Fits perfect, looks really nice. They also had the front windows tinted to match. So again, this unit is available. If you're looking for an EKKO, you don't want to place an order, deal with the wait times right now, you can actually purchase this fairly soon. You'll be driving it down the road before you know it. As we walk in, here's another add-on. They actually added a cool little heater here that just clips on, plugs in. So if you don't want to be using all your propane, you can actually plug this in while you're going down the road or when you're plugged in somewhere. So it's kind of a nice additional feature. Turn on some lights. So this cover, again, this isn't a standard. This is not standard, but the previous owner bought it and left it with it. So it's a nice cover here for your fan. There we go. See, we got 2 speakers up here. We've got our entertainment package. So we have our TV and sound bar along with our Blu-ray player. Under here, we're going to have some storage. You're also going to have a couple plugins down there. You're going to have your cable inlet, and you're going to have HDMI. You see these snaps right here. This is going to be where you would snap your blackout shade, your thermal cover that'll cover the front end and kind of separate it from the cab. It's also a good spot to point out these cubbies that are right above the driver's seats and passenger seat. Nice additional storage. Again, we're going to have storage on this left side. Down here, you're going to have your 12 volt and USB outlet, standard 110. Let me go ahead and open this window. A little fresh air going through here. So you can see he added these shelves as well. He added an adjustable shelf, put some cork liner in there so stuff's not moving around. Here we have our folding table. So when you're sitting down, and these seats will swivel around. So if you want to sit across from each other while you're eating or playing a game, doing a puzzle, whatever you like to do. There's a little latch under here. Let's kind of show that. So this little, you have to push up on it to release it. Again, you got 2 seats here, both with 3-point seat belts. So if you're carrying a car seat, it's a perfect place to do it and do it safely. So we move into the galley here. This is the Verdant, Verdi's interior and the exterior as well. So you're going to have the black countertop with kind of a green face here on the cabinets. Stainless steel sink. You have the cooktop. 2-burner Suburban cooktop. Cool thing on these windows, so when you're locking them, you can lock them completely closed, or you can actually, they give you a setting right here in the middle that if you want to keep getting some fresh air and leave the window cracked, but you want to keep people from coming in, you can actually latch it right there on all 4 locks. When you open it, you'll hear the clicking. You kind of leave it there. When you go to close it, you go up and then come back down. So you want to be careful not to just push it down or pull it down, because you will damage these little struts. We do have a 110 outlet here. So you can see they did the little cork bottoms here, or liners throughout, which makes it really nice, really clean. Again, keep stuff from sliding around as much. Here's another furnace vent. Here in your pantry, you can see again, same type of cork lining. These shelves are adjustable. Right outside the shower, you're gonna have your towel holder right here. You can hang a towel there. When you get into the bathroom, a couple things to really point out. You have a window right here. With your screens. It's a small bathroom, but with the window there, you can still kind of makes it feel a little bigger. You got some natural light coming through there. When it's time to take a shower, you just pull this wall forward. There is a safety latch up here. So you pull this wall forward. Now it closes off the toilet. So it gives you a little more room for your shower. You're not sitting on the toilet while you're showering. Really nice, cool design. Soap dispenser, forgot to point that out. Here in the kitchen area, we're going to have our microwave. And if you're going to be dry camping, you got 50 gallons of fresh water. You've got the 2 lithium, so you have 640 amp hours. You can stay gone a long time. So you want to carry plenty of popcorn to do in that microwave when you're doing those late night snacks. Decent sized freezer. This does come equipped with a nighttime mode to conserve energy. Okay, back here as we walk into the bedroom area, we're going to have our Truma controls and our AC controls here. You're going to see our bed, super comfortable. If you haven't seen one of these in person, haven't sat in them, I would suggest coming out or going to a local dealer if you're not here in our area to kind of get the feel. These are one of the most comfortable beds I've been on as far as the smaller vans are concerned. You've got storage on both sides. And have a drawer. And then this little cushion, if you flip it upside down, now serves as a nightstand. You've got cup holders. You can look up here. Here's the WeBoost control for that antenna I showed you outside. You're going to have some USBs, a 12 volt, and some regular standard outlets. You also have your little basket here to put your cell phone or keys or whatever. There's the actual WeBoost controller. And here's the nightshade for the front. Let me flip this over so if you want to use the bed as a full-size bed, you would just flip that over. Now you have a really large bed. You can sleep across that way or this way, in either direction. It still gives you an opening on both sides, which is kind of nice. So if you need to go to the bathroom at the end of the night or in the middle of the night, you don't have to wake your partner up when you're rolling over. You just kind of come out here. It gives you this nice little opening. Down here are going to be your breakers and fuses. Everything is labeled. Now we can go into the cab area. Here's another upgrade. We got WeatherTech mats on the front. Again, the previous owner did a really good job of giving you some really nice upgrades. Saves you a lot of money. Integrated trailer brake controller right here. So that's where you would set the gain for your trailer if you're pulling a trailer. And this is your brake controller. You have your glove box, a couple cup holders, and then up top here you have a cubby, USB, and 12 volt outlet. I mentioned this is an all-wheel drive, so this is where you change your settings for the drivetrain. So right now we're in highway mode. Click it again, we go into eco. You have slippery, mud and ruts, and then there's your tow haul mode. So if you're towing, you'd put it into that. Now we'll just put it back to highway mode. Standard out, there are gauges here. You're going to have your temperature, your fuel, RPMs, and your miles per hour. This is one button I really like to show because my vehicles have this and I don't like it. A lot of people do. It conserves gas, but if you have this if you leave it on like that, when you get to a stoplight or a stop sign and you stop, it kills the van, and then it'll auto start it whenever you get going again. So I don't like the way that feels. I always shut it off on my side. Here is your lights for outside, your fog lights. USB 12 volt. Back here are your light controls. There's your auto setting, and then here's your dim button here, so you can dim your dash lights here. You can see up there, so you can adjust the brightness. And then this is your mirror control. Now, this is a 22. It does have the lane departure right here. These will light up if there's somebody on the side of you. On the 23 models and 24, it'll be on the side mirrors, but the 22s, they did have it. It's just up here on the panels, or on the crossbars here. Emergency brake or parking brake is right here. Pretty simple. Just lift up, it'll engage it. It'll light up on the dash that the brake is on. To disengage it, you're going to lift up, push the button, and bring it back down. You have your AC controls right here. Temperature, adjust on this side, and then your fan speed on this side. You can see we have our navigation on. You've got your controls down here, so you can go to audio, go to sources if you want to Bluetooth your phone or use Sirius XM, make phone calls, back to navigation. Pretty simple. If you have any questions, you can always call, email, or text. Down here are your hazard lights. That's pretty much it on the EKKO. Again, this is an all-wheel drive Ford Transit chassis. This unit is available. It is stock number 5U230539. If you have any questions on this or any other unit on the lot, feel free to give me a call. I can always set up a FaceTime. I can take additional pictures for you or answer any questions you might have. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.